Step number one is skyrocketing your reach on TikTok right now is making sure that you're using their new creator inspiration tool. If you haven't used this yet, all you have to do is go to the creator tools section of your app and you're gonna be able to see this new feature. Essentially what you're gonna be able to do under here are two different things. You can go under recommendations and you can see three types of posts. You can see similar posts to the posts that you create or things in your niche. The account that I'm looking at this on is a burner account, doesn't have anything on it. And that's why these next few sections aren't actually going to have anything in them. The next one is going to be similar creators. Again, if you're uploading content within a specific niche, you're going to see similar creators that create content similar to the content that you're watching. And also, you're going to be able to see followers viewed. Under here, you're going to be able to see different content that your followers are viewing so that you're going to be able to determine what type of content you should be creating. Because if you want to get views on TikTok right now, you need to make sure that the content that you're uploading is something that the audience that you're trying to reach has recently interacted with. If you're not using the same sounds, posting at the same time, so using the same hashtags. By the way, I'm going to share with you later on in this video how to find those. Well, guess what's going to happen? TikTok is going to classify your content as, hey, we don't have an audience for this, and then you're going to be stuck at 200 to 300 views no matter how many followers you have. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes that TikTok creators are making right now is they're not using this tool when they're uploading content, and then boom, they're just not getting the views that they think that they should be getting. But we can't stop there because you can also find different trends under here. In fact, you can filter by topic and you could filter by location. There are essentially two different views under here. You could see posts where you could see a bunch of different posts that are trending within your niche or for different topics outside of your niche. And then you can also see creators. Essentially under here, again, you're going to be able to find creators that are creating content in certain niches, and essentially these are creators that TikTok has deemed as good creators within these niches. And no, it's not just the most followed people, it's the people that are getting the most reach for how many followers they have. So you're going to be able to find small creators under here that you should be looking at their content in order to skyrocket your views. But you also need to make sure you're posting at the right time and that you're using the right hashtags. But before I can share with you how to do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go click on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, or you want to be able to make money from TikTok, I literally upload a video every single day about how to do that. In addition, I just created a free TikTok growth course you could get at the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you exactly how the algorithm works, different features that you should be using on TikTok, and so much more. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. And if you want to grow quicker on TikTok or get more views or make more money from TikTok, you need to make sure you're in it. Okay, so now what you need to do, you need to take those creators that you just found under the other tool, and then you want to come over to counttick.com, and this is going to reveal to you what hashtags you're using, and you're going to be able to see what time they're posting, because just creating content like that isn't going to be enough. There are a few other elements you need to be paying attention to, like the features that they're using, and one other thing I'm going to share with you towards the end of this video, but for now, let's get into the time that they're posting and the hashtags you're using. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to come to this website. I know, there are a bunch of ads here, but guess what? It's free, so who cares? We're gonna click on analytics right here. Under here, we need to go through and actually type in somebody's name. So I'm just gonna take this first TikTok account that actually pops up here. We're going to put that in here. We're gonna click this little search button, and this thing is going to do its thing. From here, what we're gonna be able to do is scroll down, and we're gonna be able to see the most used hashtags, how many times they've used it, the different hashtags that they use. And if we scroll down even further, you're gonna be able to see when their best posts were actually posted. So guess what? This video right here didn't do too well. It was posted at 3 p.m., so let's not do that. But if we keep scrolling down, we're gonna see this video was posted and it got 10,000 views at 7 p.m. This video, 20,000 views at 12 p.m. This video, 25,000 views at 2:33 p.m. So what you're going to be able to do is go through this with the list of creators that you got from that other tool I just shared with you. And you're going to be able to see not only what hashtags you're using, but also you'll be able to map out the best time to post in order for you to hit this specific audience that you're trying to reach. Because here's the deal. If you are focused only on your audience and you're posting when your audience is online, you're making the biggest mistake that you could possibly make on TikTok right now. Why is that? Because you're only going to be posting for your specific audience. And then as a result, what you're doing is reaching the same people over and over again. It's why your views aren't going up, why your followers aren't going up, and it's why you're not getting monetized on TikTok. In fact, if you want to seriously get monetized, you need to make sure that you implement the next two steps I'm going to share with you. Because if you're not using these features, it's probably why you're growing slower than your competitors. The first thing that you need to make sure that you're doing under there is you need to make sure that you're uploading photo content more frequently. If you want to get monetized on TikTok, you need 10,000 followers and 100,000 views in the last 30 days. The only way that you're gonna be able to do that is you need to make sure that you're taking advantage of carousel photos. In fact, TikTok has made it easier than ever before for you to get followers simply by posting carousels. Now here's what you need to do. There are 3 golden rules when it comes to carousels. The first one, you need to have text on the images, and ideally there need to be 3 images and they need to tell a story. On top of that, you need to have a well written out description. Here's what's going to happen. People are going to swipe through to try to get to the end based off of whatever you put in that carousel. And remember, there need to be at least 3 slides. If there's not at least 3 slides, very low odds that TikTok is actually going to push out your carousel. But when it comes to your description, you need to make sure that it has key words in it that allow TikTok to really easily say, hey, we have an audience for this. Things that work great for this are different lists. And on top of that, works really great if you use lists that have a negative insight for them. For example, 3 foods I would never give my kid, or 3 foods I would never feed my dog, or 3 things you need to make sure that you're not doing if you want to grow quicker on YouTube. You need to make that specific for your niche. Guess what this is going to do? It's going to get people curious, it's going to get people swiping, and you get bonus points if you implement celebrities or big brands in this because it's going to increase the reach that you get. And on top of that, whatever you put in that first slide, I want you to do a search for that on TikTok. If nobody has done a good post under that's gotten over 1,000 likes in the last 7 days, it's probably a sign you shouldn't even bother doing that post because you're just going to waste your time and you could have used those photos for something even better. Now, the last thing you need to make sure that you're doing is only uploading content that's over 1 minute long on TikTok. If you're creating content less than 1 minute long, 1, you're not gonna get as many views as you could be getting, and 2, your content's not gonna be eligible for monetization. In fact, this is one of the biggest mistakes that creators are making right now. The cat is out of the bag with this. TikTok is going after YouTube, and they want you to upload long form content. So if you wanna get views now, and you wanna get views in the future, you need to be focusing on long form content. Long form content is a little bit different than short form content because you need to be rehooking the viewer several times throughout the video, and there's only really 2 ways to do this. 1, you could do it by telling a story, or 2, you could do it by using the green screen feature. In fact, videos that use the green screen feature on TikTok end up getting more views than videos that don't. You want to know why? Because you're constantly forced to add a big brand into your content, add an article into your content, or add some type of statistics. And essentially what you want to be doing is doing that every 5 to 7 seconds. It resets the viewer's brain. They think that they just watched 10 5 to 7-second TikToks, and then as a result, your content's going to get pushed out more, you're going to make more money from TikTok, and you're going to be happy with TikTok. In fact, I just helped this creator right here gain over 70,000 followers on TikTok by taking advantage of the green screen feature, and I helped this creator gain over 100,000 followers and get monetized. And if you want the same results like that, well, I personally want to help you in order to get them. In fact, I want to guarantee that I can help you get more subscribers on TikTok. If that sounds interesting, well, please keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you, and there's not that much time left because it's going to get way harder to grow on TikTok in the future, and you need to make sure that you take advantage of this during the golden age of not only growing on TikTok, but also getting monetized on TikTok. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only 2 things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is 1, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and 2, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.